ready. Let's go.
I like to show behind the scenes of stuff. Okay, deep contemplation. And we can all stare at this photo while I get stuff organized. Okay, hi. Hello chat, my name is Lyric. Today I'm going to be playing for the world quests of Genshin Impact Samura. I don't know why I just started introducing. That's did the classic YouTube intro. But yeah. Alright, cause that is a pain. I'm looking on today map so I can check what I've missed. This and whatever. I'll grab an image of that. Grab that image. Log on to my main account. Grab my template. Yeah, I think I also upload this to on the talkie tick. Okay. Well, quest because I want to work on finishing this quest, so let's go to the Aranara. And then I should tag it with Genshin Impact and Smur. Because the art was Smur themed. And not going to add it Paradox 2. I'm not gonna watch that edit, but I am going to like and favorite it. No messages. Oh, looky. Alright, there's something I need to do for drama class, and that is grabbing some links of scenes, which we will do right now while I'm doing this. It really shouldn't be that hard to spot the document, because I literally called it YouTube links, but it's actually quite hard to spot the document. So YouTube, if I'm just going to search up, there we go, May 4th, how many documents do I have? Copy that, download as a file for Word, click on it. Word can't do this because a dialog box is open. Word can suck ma. And then, yes, okay, so that can follow that. So then I will go to daemon messages, communication, my messages, post, Just going live video on TikTok. I need to get on top of things. I cannot tell my teacher the name, select files, YouTube links, apply, okay, the links, send, go to Twitch, be in 6 minutes. That's actually quite fast for my whole messing around thing. Okay, and then you know what? We'll also go ahead and make a post on YouTube. Howdy, fellow. I am live on Twitch. I've really been enjoying the stream and very chill. Do you have a Discord server I can join? It would be great to connect more deeper in Discord. They're not even trying anymore. I'm gonna click this one. It's gonna be like made 5 minutes ago. Created 1 hour ago. It's like they think I'm stupid or something. I'm not stupid. I am not stupid. I am not. See, this is what most people I think would have like a starting soon screen for. Not me. And just because the opportunity to explain my thoughts on this has occurred, I think we'll go ahead and talk about it.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Because I do want to make like a Discord for my content or whatever. I just think that I should wait until at least one of my channels, whatever, gets like 75 subscribers or followers. Well, actually 100. Let's say 100. That'll create the Herpless Discord. What we need to do is find the equivalent of a world quest. The designated location. Yes, that would be an error. Oh, and it's like right here too. Even. Hello, R&R of convenience. What are these? Thank you for the follow, scam. Did I rage quit the last time I was on one of these? What is this? Tree of Dreams, R&R. A favorite gender to collect them tree and dreams. Oh. Hey, Akram. Golden Arrow is the same color as an arrow of an arrow in the story. Which story do you want to listen to? Arakuraka's story? In the most ancient stories, Arakuraka had already left its mark. Perhaps Arakuraka appeared first, then there were stories. In Aram Hukandi's own story, his enemies were big iron chunks that could block out the sun and cut off rivers. There are also Marara, which could turn Vanna into Vokar. But Aram Hurkana and his partner Aradasha, together with the Golden Nara Vanara, defeated the monsters that Aranara could not defeat. However, after that, Aram Hurkanda was just a story, and not in Varanara anymore. Perhaps he went to a place far, far away with Nara Vanara. Perhaps he is waiting for us in Saba. Perhaps he stepped alone on the path to facing the ruler of Folka. But because his story still exists, Aram Hurkanda is still in Vanara. The rulers know him, the trees know him, and even Nara Herpless knows him now. Thank you. Wait, was that what this quest was? Oh. My microphone quality must be should testing. Testing. Lyric. Lyric. Okay, yeah. We're good. You can obtain dinner researchers in your venture threats and offer them up to the strangers through down to level up and take precious materials. Okay. How many levels left? This is gonna get me like 2 free. Seven out of how many total? 7 out of 50. Cool. Some Fries Horizon. Ooh. Talent Bix. Midlander Sword Bullet. Near any of those. Thank you. Round of Insight. Oh, that's over some rookie as well. Dream Dreams and Renera. Oh, there is another Renera here. Aravinari. Their friend will never story of Renera, heard as many Catholic stories for them. Tell the story of the adventures with Renera. Goodbye. So known since you're in our first stories, you're good stories, let's share. Yeah. I just don't think I'm meant to be here yet. There's a chest there, okay. Completed. Listen to some sentence. Okay, so I need to organize the festival. What exactly are they wanting me to do is my question. I'm a little lost. Do I need to, like, genuinely go hunt all the Aranara down? Static views. That's from there. Oh, I've accidentally unmuted. We want to go with this. It's taking too long to get out of this cave. Hello, do we have an older Nara who can tell me what to do? One of you's got to be old and wise. Right, hello, Adra. It's not trouble. Do you have any questions for me? Yes, but it's none of these. About me, Aaron. Belonging to Nara, she was good in there, she was kind, brave, and honest, just like you. I still remember how Aaron that time missed her and loved this phrase, but I believe that since Nara Traveler is here now. ... Okay. So the only thing I can think to do is to go to that chest. So what? Static views? Oh, that's from the painting. Do we go here? That way? It mentioned that there was an Aranara around this area, right? And it mentions that there's an Aranara. I do mean to know about that, guys. I'm looking for some blue guy. Probably further down. And like on the other side. That's Sumeros. I was an Aranara. What? Did I do it? I did something.
Is this an answer from this world?
I don't know if that had any impact. Get it? Because Genshin. Okay, so we should be able to see the HUD. Which we can't from where we are. So it's probably like on that mountain over there, yeah? We're all in agreement about this 100%, yes. I can hear you. I can hear your agreement through the screen. It's a glorious thing. Oh, Aranara. I'm a very, very lost boy. I'm a child and I still dream. Am I encouraging you to come to my aid yet? Oh shit. That was a doozy. Bit of a doozy. Bit of a doozy. This has the Aranara written all over it, don't it? Because if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've tried doing anything in these world quests. I've come to save your bird friends.
I wasn't done.
Okay, so like no one saw that, yeah. I was a statue of the 7 here the whole time. We really did not need to walk here. I reckon if we just like follow along that way, we can probably find it. Hey, can I worship you? Not yet, neither. Not yet. Oh? You think that's gonna be it? I need to scout before we jump down. Must be the American who was mentioned earlier, right? Let's go ask him. Found him. Hey. Nara. Don't be afraid, we're not there, Nara. Paimon's Paimon and his travelers. Ajura sent us. That's right, we've got some questions. Must be strange Nara around. That's why I was a bit scared. Oh? I didn't mean to scare you. It's just that we didn't know you were so absorbed in... Since you can see Arakan and our friends of Ajara, the tourists must recognize you. You can't be bad, Nara. You are good, Nara. Anakin isn't afraid. Did you say that you have questions for Arakan? Yeah, that's right. We'd like to know more about just Splungus. I'd like to know about the situation around the village. You can tell Aaron what happened in brief. I'm trying to understand a different story. Arana is good in Nara, protecting Vanna often, helping little Nara away from what Arana does. Anakin once helped little Nara. Arana said that Marinara's of it is thinking a little away, so... little Nara. So Anakin helped. Sorry, I'm a little, excited. Recently, the local Marinara, Vanna, I'm in the forest. Since Imara is crying because it's because of Minera bad. Or has to delivering and then that's what it means for us. Well, that's new. Wait, that's the first crack here. Maybe it's a bigger sage. Maybe it's something that cries very loudly. Can Nara Traveler hear it too? Nara Traveler, friend of forest. Sunshine brings happiness. To sunshine means less water. Water makes us grow, and no water means withering. Songs bring happiness and power. Getting sick makes us upset. Being sick for too long means withering. It's the same for Vanna and Aranara. But Mint is different. Mints are strong. The forest has been growing harder lately. Arakan is worried. Is it because Aranara is harming the forest? Wait a minute. I figured Paimon's identity out. The people need to know. By people, I mean the one person I messaged when I... Marina's not sure. It says like Mariner, but not what? What is Mariner? Arakan is not sure. It smells like Mariner, but not really the same. But Eric knows that some dirty bad stuff are making the thrush in places Arakan can't see. Just look at the urine in the way of this, in the way of my attack buttons. If the forest keeps being sick like this, a super giant Minera will come and suck all living things away. All the flowers will wither and leaves will fall. It's both on this 1 second chat. The fruits will go bad, the mushrooms will stop growing. Not the mushrooms! What do we tell Tanari? No mushrooms? Means no more chicken mushroom skewers. We had to look into the suspicious Nara. Erica knows that. From the air of sickness there is a wind Nara. Might be the bad Nara you want to find. Looks like we can help each other. What do you think, Trevor? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Thank you. But Nara is scary, and Nara will die. We've dealt with that before. It'll be alright. Nara Traveler defeated Minera before. You're very strong. And you will go to Nara, just like the legendary Nara Verana. You look reliable. I believe in you. But then that's no, I got another question. Tell me about the super bad, super dirty stuff. I've seen many weird human trail with filthy stains in them. They've been acting suspiciously around a giant iron machine. Hilariner? Iron machine, you mean the super big ring out over that? Speaking of which, some seems off in that room machine. It has in her eye. Hey, that's true. Other room machines all have a core that looks like an eye. And there's nothing about room machines. As for the giant iron dimension, it has been like that since a long, long time ago. Long time. How long is that exactly? Time it takes for a little seed to grow into a giant tree that can touch the sky. That is a super long time. I shouldn't be heading first, but it's been here for that long. We might come here because of it, though. Who knows? Might revive itself at some point. I'm gonna hope not. Either way, let's investigate, shall we? Who knows? We can find some treasure. Thank you. Everyone else saw that there are strange things behind this suspicion error. Alright, let's go. Let them from behind now, Arakan. The letter and Professor Shep, the Palmer doesn't say anything differently. I'm just like Nara different. Although, mostly. Huh. So wait. How are these quests different? How does this make sense? Yes, I have. Okay, sure, why not? I guess we're doing this now. I've got to read that. You don't understand, Hilashu. This is very important. Investigate. Beat up machines. They've got a bad smell to them. In that case, let's check out the mirrors we got over there. Cool. Okay, just so I know what I'm gonna miss into, I'm gonna look up the quest answer at the lamp. Viemana Anjama. Full world quest. Okay, so it's gonna take us a bit. Maybe. Unlisted. Public. And then I'm going to go into my VOD account on YouTube real quick, so I can make sure I'm getting all my stuff. And then we'll continue. Investigate the strange spot. As you wish. That's an abyss mage. I haven't seen one of those things in years. That's a lie. I just haven't really been I saw one not even the other day, actually. My point is, they're not as common as they used to be. No. Okay. Searching this. Yeah, I can sense connection between this place and the stuff but can't get in. So I probably can hear a strange noise coming from below. Yeah. Not sure I'm a biggest fan. Where's the Oculus? Yeah, it'll probably be in like underground. And when we go for the logs or whatever, I'm gonna... Yes.
Cool. Mine's at the mill.
Wow. Look, yeah, that was the second machine. Oh! We're going in. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah. Wow. What a huge cave. If there, it might be dangerous inside. Thanks for looking out for me, bud. They don't call me the Traveler for nothing. We're questing, let's try our best to stick to the path. I have curious I'm about what the hell is going on down there. And by path I mean like those cleverly crafted logs that are gonna make us avoid having to climb, I'm thinking. Ah shit. Well, avoid having to climb too much. There's gonna be some climbing involved in a situation like this, you know? What does Carly have to do with this? Hey. If we go inside, the less it is. Paimon doesn't think we'll see anyone from here. Everyone thinks it's odd, but everyone thinks that we're in there until I deal with the sickness. I'm going to go up here, guys. Oh. Okay. Chest. About a rip-off. What will the next one be? Over here? Okay, we're gonna keep going, I guess. Off we go! We're going on a trip. I gotta adjust my aim so I'm actually on the line of target. On a chest. On a trip to the top. Game Boy plays now following me on Twitter. I think they executed the game, but another one came in. There, up there. Teleport waypoint. Neat. And then over here. Hey, is that someone up there? Oh, that's just a generic quick. You must protect Arakan. Oi. Yeah, how did you get up here? Nah, traveler. That's just a generic. Thinking around here with that suspicious machine. You're right. Coming to a place like this is pretty suspicious. Alright, so you're the suspicions here. After all, I am a certified researcher from the academia, and you are outlanders of unrumored. I am the traveler, and I'm in the trail of a suspicious narrow. What are you talking about? And we've been commissioned to investigate the situation here. I'll commission to your adventurers, so perhaps your aromates or something? Doesn't matter. My name is Jesury, a Cantrell researcher. As you can see, I don't care what you came here for. I'm getting in the way of my research. What's that to be research in this deep cave? The giant ruin machine? There is things to research everywhere. So then, girls, ignorance is a researcher's disgrace. You must have noticed with your ruin machine out there, right? This is actually a ruin golem, made in the ancient realm of Conria. Why are you calling Conria a realm? In the local lexicon of Conria, the name might possibly be something like Mechanical Warden. See? Right behind the ruin golem, the machine operator should the heavy one would have entered from here. Yeah, but a machine of this size would have required more than one operator, right? And that's among my research topics. Unfortunately, I haven't made much progress so far. Throwing the ruin golem inside seems to be the only solution, and I am presently looking for a way in. You sound more suspicious by the minute, buddy. That's right. We did meet an disordered man disguised as a researcher one time. Paimon reckons he was called Enjo. Travel, you know what happened to him again? Maybe it was not out of him. Please don't. I'm a legitimate researcher. You don't believe me, do you? See this? This is an investigation charter from the Academy at the highest possible level of clearance. Something we get away in the streets, certainly not one concerning investigations into ancient ruins is more than this. The Academy or something like this from here. Need the original copy, but wait a second, why did I put my camera on? I'm putting it inside my bag. It's taking the suspicious screen out again. There's its device up carefully. It is indeed a camera. And this is a suspicious machine you mentioned. It's just a camera. A camera? That's right, it's a machine that takes pictures. It's pretty convenient. Yes, this is the priceless item as far as the Academy is concerned. I'll just let you touch it. Wait, who are you talking to just now? About that. She's been alone since she was little. So you have to talk to yourself? Well, I've had similar cases before. Don't worry, I understand your condition. It's okay, we're friendly people here in Samira. You have no trouble making new friends, I guarantee it. So do not get in the way of my research after all. Nothing under the sun is truly new. And it is our duty as researchers to collect information and investigate it. Yeah. All the charters are recorded in the Academy. If you subscribe, we'll just keep an image of this for validation in the house in there. Anyway, we've got something in the test travel. Let's talk over there. As you wish. Dr. Arakan. Hey. Paimoni's friend? Arakan can be your friend. Me too. Yeah, thanks you too, but that's not the problem. It's just that he can't see Arakan. And when Nara grew up, I can't really see her on Nara anymore. Ignorant sees us because they are innocent, but grown Nara can't. Nara travelers a dreamer favored by trees and flowers, so you can still see us, even as they're grown up. Wouldn't Nara be favored by trees and flowers? Shouldn't he technically be able to see the Aranara? Maybe that's why they hide from him specifically. Anyway, we should be more careful when talking to Aranara in front of others. Paimon doesn't think. Jason was like, I don't know, you must have understood him. Incident there, taking out his camera and doing catch-up to Elastra. Very suspicious. There isn't bad, and he runs over to him, so we can't really be friends with the Highlander. That sounds quite sad. There had this machine and runs so fast. Shouldn't be a bad person, nor should he be related to a true giant. I'm particularly interested in all this, but we'll finish what we started. Well, I'm curious about the giant machine. Yep, pun to leaguers. And since he's doing research around here, he should be pretty familiar with the situation. Maybe you can help if you can. Talk to Jesury. Okay. Finally me, do you? Yep, I guess you're not suspicious of the Jesury. We have questions about the situation. They asked me, as a camera researcher, she could specialize in studying ruin machines, so being investigating this big guy. You're over here for years. Ooh, tough guy. No one on this earth knows more about this ruin golem than I do. What about beneath the earth, man? Well, legends hold that the ancient ruin country lies beneath the earth, since they build over ruin machines. It would be arrogant of me, so they haven't seen this twice as better than me do. Tell me about the bad, dirty stuff. You're looking for bad and dirty things, are you? No, then you should visit the city. City? Are bad things in the city? This is just something I don't say. Don't think about it too much. Anyway, this local is somewhat polluted, which might be related to bad and dirty stuff, you mean. Well, this is true. We've heard that the forest here has You paraphrase Eric's words so that Jersey can understand them. That's it, let me think about this. I might indeed have some clues. According to my research, Uber mechanisms work on the same principle no matter what they do. They're inclined in launching missiles. Well, Ruin Golems were the same as Ruin Guard, except that it was to be operated by people. Do you notice anything I know about this Ruin Guard? Its eye seems to be missing. Yeah, that's not people. Exactly. According to the documents, room machines are powered by their cores. To be precise, by the dark power inside what you call an eye. When Conria was destroyed, many room machines like this one burst out from the desert. Although things are different now, even the Academia was unable to handle the cores back then. A single mistake could cause the core meltdown, leading to serious accidents. As a result, the Academia had no choice but to temporarily seal the cores and do them later. The documents have it right. The core of this room guard should be stored inside the ancient ruins known as Deb's Cavern, which is right beneath our feet. Is there something wrong with the core? There shouldn't be, but we have detected some energy linkage. The seal seems to have been damaged at some point, although we have no idea when. The last time someone published a research report around the incident matters was around 10 years ago. Can I open Google Sheets, please? 10 years ago. Any progress on this matter should warrant a large amount of funding from the Academia. Yeah. So I'm just quickly scanning this. Okay, so after we finish this, we will go to the Golden Slumber. And then, after Golden Slumber, that would take us to the World Quest. Yes, or not so many friends. Dilemma. And okay, we'll do that when we get to it. Time to lock in. The progress should be around funding from the Academia. Funding, you say you can get more for doing research? That's right, speaking of which, we did talk about pollution a moment ago. For ecological topics, we might be able to file subject application with biology. I'm right, which is Tenerife station. That would be a really archon send for those who study subjects like this. At first, I'd planned on taking the recorded and previous reports to look inside, and unexpectedly, all the entrances were blocked. Erica knows it's a place outside where Erica sends bad things. Thought it might have been the first watchers of the random villages who did it, but given what you described, someone must have sneaked inside and blocked the entrances. Maybe it was the Manaras avatar that you mentioned. Well, one of them, that's something like that, he'll rules more than enough trouble for me, as you can see, or I wouldn't be stuck here right now. First things first, if you want to travel underground, I do have an idea as to how. Interested? It's interesting. How do we travel beneath? It's a pretty good after all. So how do we get down? We just need to find a way to enter the room golem and smash the blocked entrance open with it. Is that even possible? That's my kind of plan! The data required from such an action would be priceless. Even if something goes wrong, the benefit still outrights the risk. Also, if we can investigate the core buried underground, I could submit a funding application on your behalf. What do you think? That's killing two birds with one stone. Or three birds, actually. Get some funding. Let's help Juju out, traveler. Academic research is important too, after all. Close, but you best report to the academia when you have the time. This might be classified as negligent research. Let's try the inside first. The upper then might still be there. That would make for some great data. I mean, good research subject. 300 years, Never mind that. There might be treasure inside, right? Quite sure some antiques are stored within. Research on these would be traveler. Since Mr. Jones put it like that, Pymon reckons we should do some. Great. How do we get in? Moments when the most important thing. Opening the door to your Gallon's cockpit requires an errant device. But it's simply a key. The bad news is that I didn't have the key, but the good news is I had discovered its whereabouts from studying the documents in hand. You must know, I got half the house of Dean after a few records available for the last report on the M2 device was published decades ago. Though I figured to do that, my findings cannot be published as things stand. Most irritating indeed. Why can't you publish your research? It's because there's big shots that see the academic value in this. It isn't academic value, just prompters human evolution, where they reduce knowledge down to practical tools. Knowledge itself cannot be determined to be more or less valuable. Oh, so where exactly is this key? You haven't mentioned it. Simply, the key may be found in Port Ormuz to the south, in the hands of an antique dealer named Roy and Jen. Could you please accompany me there? I'm doing this research. You thought about visiting him? And the thing is, I'm not good at dealing with merchants who just don't understand me, which makes communication almost impossible. Treat out a little more on account for this. That's true. I do find it hard to follow your thoughts at times, too. Wait, so this is actually my fault? Well, whatever case, we're going to Port Ormuz, right? Let's check it out, then. Talk to Rojan. Port Ormuz. That's there. So many narrow. Out of here. Okay, don't worry, we'll come back for you. Okay! Hello! I'm on a mission! Welcome, mystery troubles from aboard. It brings you to my shop. Would you like to make purchases and praise any items? So you're Jim, the antique dealer, right? Jim, the chief antique appraiser, to be precise. Did you come specifically to visit me? Well, I shan't let you down then. We're looking for a certain antique. Oh? Then you come to the right place. If you can name it. Roy and Jen, here can tell you about it, not so. I've probably seen enough antiques to lay out across the entire marketplace. Even the academia might not have seen quite as many. We're looking for the, what's the thing's name again? I can't remember. We're looking for an imitate device. Yeah? Never heard of something like that. You just said we can name anything. And don't worry, I haven't heard of that name, but I don't yet know the thing you want. Things in the variety of monikers, you see. Describe the thing you're looking for. Should I put it in a particular detailed description? It's an item in the style of those room machines. It should be an identification device of sorts. It should be marked with unique countering style patterns that can be recognized chronologically different from the common types in regards, just making them some sort of early version of the device. So don't we know. Alright, you can stop now. I know what you're looking for. So you know, that was very helpful. Thank you in that case. Please give it to me. That's not how this works. This item's very precious. You really want it, you need 500 pounds more. 500 pounds more. It's an antique, you know? I think it's pretty common price. Yeah, but I'm very sending can't guarantee it, so that's right. Let's just open out, shall we, traveller? Head back in the flat with me. Probably a dab it now. I'm good at dealing with merchants. Really? That's a relief. I'm terrible at things like this. It's just, I'm not as was fire. Find a gift there, man, over there. That's insufficient enough. For that. What? How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 of 6 different numbers. 400, 500, 6, 45,612. Well, you have a deal. I mean, Mora does come after friendship for us, still is. So I do you for a friendly favor today. Yeah, so don't click on the person named. My funding. Well, here's the remaining funding. Wait, what is this? Nonsense. The running cast club at the Corvin and God prototype pendants in Terra's lair. See, when Max left by the Great Wolf Kingdom enough, this is unique treasure. This is not the eye. Isn't this one? Didn't Dan take it? This one's gotta be a fake. Takes a sword for their stories. Well, that's impressive understanding for someone your age. But that's not the point. I don't know about this Dan fellow, but I have heard of Storm Terra's lair. If you have different insights about Drunk you could always private. Whatever this is, it's not the empty device. Looking for is a key that I can open up a room, Gollum and Trigger. According to my research, it should be in the hands of your grandfather, Mr. Had, the Golden Adventurer. This was the case several decades ago. That's how he describes the story of Mr. Oh, come on. You should have just said this earlier. You didn't exactly. I really bring back memories. It's been so long since I had stories about my grandpa. When I was little, Grandpa would often tell me stories of his adventures. I thought then that he was just bragging. What do you know? He actually was that awesome. Speaking of which, it's mostly because of him that I became an appraiser of antiques. Other stories about treasures which are so intriguing. Still, the thing you spoke of is not here with me. Hey, you haven't sold it off, have you? Wish I did, but treasures don't say where they belong. They say, isn't that what happens through treasure hunting legends? Grandpa didn't care about any of all that stuff, but according to him, that device and gravely edged characters was left in one of his adventures in some underground cave. It was a long story, one which he told me many times, but I can't remember a single word of it now. But I've been playing the treasure, I'm sure it was some others back then. And as to whether we found it again, well, if we did, it should be hidden in a secret base at Vermin Village. You're up in Vermin Village, too? Yeah. I was one there to play when I was a kid. You know how kids love the secret bases. Could you please show us the secret base? Perhaps we can find some clues there. So this thing's hand important to you, huh? So I haven't been back for over 10 years. It's an important matter pertaining to scientific research. Alright, since you brought something from me, I'll take you there. But try to manage your expectations, okay? I really can't remember what happened that long ago. Heading you either way. Alright, to the secret base we go. Alright, then come on, we're going. Eric didn't sense. Erican will follow you. Speaking to herself again? Poor kid. It's really not that far, but we may as well. Didn't realize that thing would get in your way. Okay, Barbara.
This is not the end.
Thanks, Barbara. Is that a Sealy? Or a Hydra crystal fly? We have to wait another 15 minutes before we can analyze that animation again. It was just like the water. Should be in the case of me here. Am I going or something? Why don't we ask? I should know if there's a cave around here. My villagers didn't support asking them. This is a secret. They even know where it is. If I remember correctly, the cave entrance should be behind these vines. So let's split up and search for it. This great. The rest of us and I will look up there. You two search this place, alright? Don't get scammed! And then let's start a search for the vines here. There's so many of them. Those aren't vines. They have their harmony. Can I tell you about this, Erican? Yeah, they have their hair. I never made them. I'll never make this. They make video when they don't want Nair to enter a place where the hair are present. Nair and I can enter. Yeah, we're Nair pretty small, but the place has been blocked completely. Apparently thinks even you can't get through. Nair can't get in, but Nair can sing. But Nair spin when they hear us singing. When they do, you can enter. Spin? Like a bull? Yes, Nair is a friend of first. If you sing Nair Traveler, Nair will hear it. Come on, Nair, teach you how. That's why we already went through this. This thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same character here singing Pistol Flowers in Leeway, by the way. Oh, that was very confusing. Oh, no kidding, a Renaissance spinning like a ball. There's a mysterious cave entrance. You remember this cave? Yeah, do you make? Is there anything I can? I can doesn't remember, but little in there must be protected. This mature and I can knows. Well, we have no clue why this place was sealed by Verona. This should be the entrance for Secret Press, so let's clear this door over. This was twice, the Secret Press should be this way. How did you guys find it? Aaron did a great job. Yeah, everywhere. When they enter the cave, let's go in. We just have to find the temperature device next. It's pretty big inside, don't get scared now. So that's climbing a wall instead of entering. Let me guess, withering? Some sort of machine. Okay, yeah, I guess we can. Let's do the process. Wow, this place was really huge. You guys were impressive today. Better. But it's much smaller, remember? That's because you've grown up. Yeah, I'm grown up and I'm man now. Well, that's a chance to do. I'm still here. Yes, it's the same. School with respect so many memories. Remember there are notices? Patience, youngster. Let's take a look around fast. One thing has been pumping by minutes between. Let's just between part. And this was moved from the Great Iron Mountain. Great Iron Mountain, you mean it was second from the Ruin Golem from before? This is too, judging from the pattern. Such part should belong to the Ruin Golem, though I don't know why it was arranged in this fashion. Perhaps you really do have some academic talent. Would you like me to recommend you to study in the academia where our projects come to a close? I make a lot of friends there. That's what this is about things anyway. But a shard shouldn't have been able to move anything this big, so if you're part of up here in this way. Maybe it was the first bit. Nah, just kidding, I can't remember. And now Zara can move it. How did you move something this big? Arkan can move it. Arkan is very strong. I remember two groups of kids running around. And this big guy and play fighting. Were there many children before? In the beginning, yes. Angry and stronghold should be up ahead. I remember now. I think I buried something over there. I'll take you. Look for the right item. What if I want to sit in the other direction? Come on, let's see what we've got. It's just a booklet. This is good stuff. This was our adventure handbook back in the day. Adventure handbook? No, what your adventures from abroad. But that's not how you look. You here looking for treasure or something? Yes, I did in fact an adventure handbook. Right? Like adventure journal. I don't know if I was already adventured, though I didn't understand the lick of what he wrote in his adventure journal. Still, I grew up wanting to be an adventurer, so I'm a mere imitation. And that's where I started my shot. I know how this is important, but it won't help us find the thing we're looking for. Yes, it will, because it'll have information. I know, it's a fact, and I tell you that I plan to find my own device. What happened, then, is recorded in this adventure handbook. Yes, this makes sense. See, I remember two of us. Wait a minute. Why are there three people in this room? Because my eyes can't see well anymore. You need me to lend you my glasses? I had the latest model as produced by the academia. So research. Are you really that? I get it. Let me take a closer look. I'm pretty sure now that the narrative device should have been buried right here by yours truly. That's what I say is Christ. Thank you for that. Look at the device is recorded here. It should be. Over there. Ultra Invincible Adventure Handbook. Is that a quest item or in the archive? And then been updated. Okay. Marionette's notebook. Ah, so I did keep it. Can I read it? No. I'm swimming, oh my god. Investigating. Boom, boom, yeah. Yes, this is indeed the Amati device. See, I didn't lie to you guys. Yeah, now we can scuttle right back and open up that giant room, but Brent, someone's getting excited ready. And my last is just fragment, there's no way we'll run out complete the device. I can fix it. I can fix it if it's not being completely destroyed, but we have to find some way to recover the remaining pieces. As for the remaining fragments, I don't be so anxious. The device is split into 3 parts. But why would Grandpa put them in 3 different locations? You know what? This would be a very exciting story if I remember more of it. 3 different places, so are the locations of the fragments recorded here? Yes, that's right. The locations are recorded in this handbook. We must have found the fragment buried back here from whenever it was at first. So I found the remaining 2 fragments using this. That's the funny thing, aren't we, Traveller? We're pretty good at finding things, but as for people... yeah, Paimon knows what you mean. It's right there. We'll surely find her. Yeah, that's what I said anyway, but... I don't understand these writings. Can that be? You write these minutes yourself? Oh, this is actually the record of the adventure that material one maybe the 3 of us undertook. I remember who the 3rd person was, but I simply haven't found that old man. You know about the kitchen and raining 5th fragment, she's clearly for him. And she should be kicking even now. And if he is, he definitely still lives in the village. And say about the rest of his days there after all. The man you're talking about is... a mentor, maybe? Oh, you met that old fella? Well, that makes things easier. Take this handbook and show it to him. He should understand. Yeah, you're gonna come with us? If I don't want to meet that old fossil. Find out where the fragments are buried. Go look for them yourself. I'd like to go with you, but my old bird's not up to the task anymore. It'll be a great adventure like my grandfather back when I was a young boy. Yeah, and if it hadn't been for that guy, well, stories are, in the end, more important than the adventure itself. So if you collect any stories, please remember to bring them to me. I can give you this first fragment as a reward. How about that? That'll do, right? You have a deal. Well, looks like I won't be much help in this endeavour, so I might as well help you. All the parts of the study, I'm not going to pass up the chance to do it. I'm going to bring the fragments back as quickly as I can. Things will get dicey for me if I miss the deadline. The ones are ready, so this ready, but why is this becoming hard that only the 2 of us can solve again? 2? You didn't come there in the end. Bad time, man. I couldn't say that, so you don't really count. Paimon's not sure what's going on here. How about we'll see? You know, Paimon, you can't just say that to somebody. That was, oh my goodness me. Paimon. This is very in character, actually. Oh, I thought I just climbed down. So many bridges. Hey, buddy! I'm back. Oh, we meet again, friends of Rana. Is she not with you? I know it's taking us a long trouble this time. Still, this must be the best occasion for you to come and see me. Well, yeah, it's full. You can tell Aaron about Virgin, the secret base for handbook. It is a story with a lot of twists. So you went to the secret base. What do you think? Pretty impressive, isn't it? Virgin is here in Venera, and so doesn't want to see me. I feel like it's my storm and the other regrets. Sorry, is there. It's been almost 10 years since I last saw him. And that was when I had business with the hero soul himself. That's an old relationship between the 2 of you. So I doesn't Virgin want to see you. Long story, you wouldn't mind hearing it. Quite curious, actually. Yeah, Paimon wants to know too. Back when we were kids, Virgin lived in Venera for a while because of his grandfather. As a kid, bustling porter with village near Andrew, he quickly drew the attention of other kids. I was one of the kids that was fascinated by the stories he heard from his grandfather. Together we built a secret base in a cave and dressed ourselves up as warriors and heroes with branches and flowers. As children, the base was another world. We went through countless imaginary adventures. Sounds seem like a dream now. We should also mention that the base once played host to loads of kids. So what happened? Or dreams end someday. Yeah, kids do have short attention spans in any case. Be it legends or adventures, these are just some of their many passing interests. By the time we realized for sure, Bridget and I were the only two left in the base. No, make that three actually. I also mentioned that there are three of you, but I can't recall the third person anymore. I'm not sure either. It's been so long and they're both so old now. It could have been an error, perhaps. Is there an error again? That sounds like a make-believe with your children. If I had left an error with him, I'd probably still believe in all that. You say? So why didn't originate then? For his adventures, of course. That guy's been stubborn ever since we were kids. We'd vowed to become the greatest adventurers in the world, just like his legendary grandfather. But neither of us had a knack for being one. After my initial enthusiasm had worn off, I found that I had far more important things to do. So in the end, he was the last one left. That's why we're like this now. The way he sees it, I was more of an adventurer, yet I gave up before he did. Stubbornness, that's all it is. Still, it was also thanks to Injin's stubbornness that he wound up being the best antique dealer in Port Ernest. Well, that's it for the story. You wanna know where to find the two fragments, right? It's going to take a while to mark them out for you, though. My eyesight's gotten a bit deplorable in my old age. And this is a commission from him. I use traditional Veronicus for this, which you should be able to comprehend. And he definitely would have back then, anyway. Make some notes about the fragments using the handbook as a reference. It's done. Just follow the instructions and you'll be alright. To be honest, I never thought that this thing would still have its uses after all these years. Ah yes, I just found this in the journal too. Picks the dread flower out from the yellowed sheets. Give this to Bridget when you see him again. Maybe this will jog his memory a bit. Doom Yowie. I didn't say anything there, I can. In there, you have nothing to fear. I wasn't afraid. Okay, the things we talked about earlier, they're familiar. Just can't remember them. I'm just confused, so I didn't say anything. That's a strange problem, American. Yes, very strange. This is trying, but at least we're making progress. Anyway, let's do what I said and go find the two fragments. Then give them to Joseph. Look for the submerged cave. Okay, where are we going? Over here. Cool. Ooh. I swear I've been to this field before and this post is being locked. Look for this marriage cave. Let's just go from like to go to this cave anyway. Dude, no, I'm the second deepest spot again. True way to lower the water level. Over there? Yeah, that thing. Be involved somehow. Nope. Oh. Or is that silly? That one. Eh, silly. One sec. That was the thing here. I was most curious, and it was just a chest. Yeah. here, silly. Oh, what? That's two. We think the other silly would be the one that was out there. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe that silly was the silly that was out there. The other silly wasn't from there. Okay.
I won't let you down.
I know. Any silly back here? None that in fact actually takes me out of bounds. Oh. Found you. What? I missed. Did that work? They make these caves so freaking annoying. Damn it, Amber. Good for one thing. Can't even do it right. Stop shimmering and get down here. No, game, I don't care about where you think the quest location is. That was a really stupid puzzle, and they should feel ashamed of themselves.
A reward on the road.
Though that water level. Broom. Broom, 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 broom. Can I go through here? Yes. I want me to go down. Oh, an Oculus. Remember this? It's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What piece? Cool. I like it. Go on. Oh, look, let's run the same thing the way we did it before. Yeah, I'm one step ahead of you. It's time for a brick pass. Golly, I choose you.
Let's go.
One. Two. 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, so lucky. I want to fight you.
Wind blade.
My guiding stars. Help! Let's dance. Hi. Hi.
I am. We'll keep calling for a bit, why not? Start. Oh my goodness, I'm back in Inazuma. Looks like this big ribbit putsy too. Gee, imagine what happened to yourself on me. I'll just hammer again, and that would be the last we'd ever hear of him for a while. Erna claims music apprentice back here, but that can't be true, right? Of course it can. And doesn't this even there? If I'm not mistaken, Herman's Aaron who played with the kids at the secret base. But Aaron remembers nothing about this. Did Aaron forget the past two? But first remembers everything. Aaron doesn't know what you're talking about, and Aaron can't remember. But it is funny how time when Herms were unhappy wherever you may go, Eric and Anne. Are you gonna forget me too? And this one can be combined in the one we look up at the secret chest. What is going on here? Can I interact with this?
Wind blade.
Not now.
I'm loving its HP at all. I don't think so. Okay, let's just go to the Yoni chapter. Wait a minute, isn't this where we were earlier? Find an entrance. So there's still things to explore here that we didn't quite explore last time. So I guess that can make sense here. And with it making sense, we can, of course, find that entrance. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm also a little bit worried in that I'm gonna have to scrap my next two videos from American Tibet. Found the entrance. It's over there, and it's gonna be the thing imaging again. And that's down to tier up left. No? Okay. There we go. Follow the path down. Wow. Look at the plant here. What's inside the even have to be withering. It's Manor. Please protect our traveler. We will protect you. I need to be afraid of Marin. That's right, traveler. The fragment of the Emperor dress should be inside. Let's neutralize the withering first. We'll ensure your safety. Step 1. Neutralize everything. And just make it easier on us momentarily. And charge attack. That's the last one.
My guiding stars. Stars, shine for me.
Boom time. And bam. Search for a mechanical component.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, that's the last track, and all we have to do is bring this fast stair, and we can get the drain fixed. Then we can get the... Oh yeah, we can tell we're sort of adventures. Tell me about Aaron, aren't you? It's another one of these things. Just what are you? And what are we building towards here? No, I'll fight you one day. Available. Yeah, I think we'll go in here next. Virgin's chapter. Return to the secret base. Yeah. What? Virgin, Jezere, we're back. And camera boy. We gotta speak to you first. Hi. Hey, Virgin, we're back. Ah, there you go. The man in front of the fragments, you're looking for him. Inside. Seeing as tedious as he was there, but that I care to. You two are so alike. What did I ever tell you? I'm living anything you said. Back into the village the night before our adventure at sea. Would have been the greatest adventure ever. Can't change the past. Come on, I'm just kidding. I'm better suited to dealing in takes. The great adventure like my grandfather eventually missing on their adventures. That I would have stood much of a chance. For me, I'd be satisfied as long as there's a stray to here. What strays have you collected? Couldn't I deal for meant to be exchanged for strays? That the fairies and the children. Children and strays of the air and the children. Fairies in the first have had some relations before, but your tale is a particularly interesting one. It's enough stray for me, fragments like yours as we agreed. Taking them to our great researcher. We've been stressing out this entire time. You're no fun. Going back to my ship now. I'm quite upset if I missed out on the big sale. We don't something else we'd like to do. I'm gonna have one of either have this last seriously at his age. I don't know if you can remember this. Maybe, but then again, maybe not. Anyway, if I should say in the past, so forget it. If this file does not belong to me, so please return it to where it belongs. I can tell that you can see things I can't. He seems to have become a bit more fun than before. You remember shop when you have the chance. Till then, farewell. Goodbye, Roy Engine. Where it belongs. Where is yours, Arakan? That's precious. Why give it to Arakan? Because it belongs to you. It's a river flower, but Arakan likes it. Introduce flower, planted in the garden. So you get there. We'll get Iron Mountain once we get the giant machines. So, we'll go get the bad guys together. Yes, Arakan wants to fight the bad guys with you. That's a promise, Arakan. Talk to Jazri. Oh, science boy, we got what you needed, so let's go and go. Let's be back here. Add 2 remaining fragments. Yes, that's right. So much for your help. Take care of the rest. He fixes for device! Well, that should be the trick. Yeah, pretty solid. Well, I bet that even the herb. I can't think I can fix this thing without consulting any information. You got me where you know? Now we can get inside the realms. I think that's our line. I've been in this machine for centuries. Can I smell? Oh, the attachment of the villages in the academic annuals. That bad my name. Oh, sorry, I got too excited. Remember, I was getting excited too. Mirror treasure, here we come. I doubt Conrad would use more. Because, you know, it belonged to the Archon. Alright, no, we should be down there. Open the cabin door. Whoa. It's much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Of course it is. Wait. This isn't the famous phrase, is it now? Behold, thousands of years of kingdom lie before us. It's carried away, but this is a famous joke. By Verum Sage. Wait, haven't you read his biography? Aren't you a Kawashi researcher? Well, knowledge is boundless. I do not intend to have my learning shackled. I've read about this countless times, and this is the first time I've seen it in person. That's why I can't contain my excitement. The good goes by, and this must have been a real long time since anyone come here. The next name of the ruined research is related to ruined golem and ancient connery. The last skill who managed to get inside a ruined golem for cinematic research was Pericurus. I'm sure you don't know this, but Pericurus was one of the greatest scholars in history. Cavi, Eureka earned the rank of Habib before hitting 30, a genuine academic genius. With achievements, he would have become a sage sooner or later, but he met with an accident during an expedition, and his research results were lost. Since then, Kashura has gone downhill. If he had lived longer, perhaps I wouldn't be worried about expenses day and night like this. By the way, it's my academic ambition to follow in his footsteps. The only thing I can accept is to smash open the entrance. We need to activate this big FS. Right, back to the room golem. I can get better books around today to present up the base for break from my research. Let's make okay. Sounds like the thing working, man. There's got to be some mechanism here. You know, the kind of thing that lights up when pressed. I do recall there being one, according to our records. Once for Super there. The steering cabin is lit on, Rune Golem will be activated. But as I told you before, Uber machines are driven by the dark power they cause. And the cause of the Rune Golem have been seated underground. Even if we got into the steering cabin, the conventional meat build will not work. In fact, we can't even start this lift right before us. So how should we get the steering cabin at the top? Right, so what shall we do now? Let's try hitting it. You're implying that there's an unconventional route. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens, and in a case of positive theoretical country, surely took this matter into consideration. The academic research shows the early ruined machines had backup power systems. So, as we think, techniques that allowed them to utilize this power were still in their infancy. Just tell me what to do next. Yeah, I'm kind of paying attention, my bad. Well, the power cabin is at the bottom. Let's get down there first. Activate the relays. Okay. Gotta find our way down.
Not now. Go!
Wind blade.
Oh.
There we go. This thing? I remember this. We did something like this. This in at one quest. What do you think, Richard? You're in Golem. Whenever it's relay track can be powered by this energy block. That doesn't change at all. That's because this backup system process with small power relays. All of them. In other words, we have to work all the way up from the bottom. Okay, all of them. Even there, to remember them will be quite difficult for the remnant for power. But just as you recommend this relay, I found this in the power room. It seems to be the blueprint for the remote, it's 5 business we're left here. Calling for blueprint, we only need to connect the free relays inside this machine. The relays will be able to start this lift and go up to the steering cabin. That sounds questionable. Well, there's nothing else we can do, alright? So we might as well try to lift this, yes? Are you coming with us? And take the study the internal structure of the realm, that's also important work. Besides, I must call it this. All I could do to assist you directly in your tasks, but if you have any technical problems, I'll be here for you. And then we've got one here. Oh. Here it is, like the thing we did in the quest for the Gator Conria. Okay, I gotta talk to this guy again, I can't just go. Stop your yapping, back so soon while I'm setting the load bearing structure. You're just questing about the expedition thing, weren't you? Come on, I've only read about it in books. And then some more than 3 people in the entire academy can read this blueprint. That kind of does mean something. Anyway, now that the lift is working, we should be able to access the steering room above by activating relays in the middle level. So the mid-level gear should be in the power room. We need to activate all 4 relay units. Can't find an energy block that works. It is impossible to temporarily remove them from the device. It's fine as long as they're all connected in the end. Keep waiting for you here then. How do I get up there? Ancient work log. Ooh, Lord, I'm so dizzy. Wait, so... No, that has 3 of these things. This one over here, yeah. No, you've got 1. That one is 3. No, it's not you. One that's directly across. What if I take all of them? So the idea is all that pretty much. Acting the same damn thing repeatedly. And so helpful, but yes. What is this? Hydrants are beard forever. Hospital in multiple organ fails, maybe rest in peace in the foreign land.
I'll keep this close.
Hello, area with 3 of these. That's weird. Okay then. And there's the one that like needed 1 to access. And then we put this one back here. Oh, look, there's someone here. Could it really be the pilot? Halfdan? Lobotomized Halfdan. Sword of a lost homeland. And I wish I still had Ember on my team. This guy's forever not anima, right? He might be anima, actually.
The night is cold.
How often is it getting frozen? Definitely. So I may just soft lock myself. Well, what are you guys doing here? Put a head to the racket while it's starting to whatever you're doing, things like that. If there's any trouble in the machine. We met the pilot. Pilot, are you drinking? You're in a country, I don't know if you assume is connected, yes. We're still here. Come, let's go to the steering camera at the top. The phone is familiar to conduct your power system. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, is this for top level? That comes down every time I press for top level? What? Can you make up your mind on what direction we're gonna go in, you stupid elevator? What if I just take this to the other side? Like, will something to happen? The luxurious chest here. What's up? I am struggling to solve World Quest puzzles in all my helpless glory. We're doing the Aranara quest. What about you? Do you have more power sources behind you? Yes. What do you have on the other side? Another mysterious chronicle. Damsel of the Dale. That's an interesting title. When this in battle against the onslaught of dark beasts, only her and Signet Rin will recover. The proper knight's funeral was arranged for her. I don't really know Old English, but I don't think knight and damsel tend to be co-exchangeable. Hello. Oh, I've opened my mango. Just like pulled open my apple. That makes sense, yes. Now it's time for me to fly you. Where? And besides this dark stone state, nothing seems to be over earlier. Stone slate! Don't underestimate it. If we can get the control system running, then we can see the outside world through it. The control system here looks like it still can work. Ancient Conrian's creations were really amazing. I never thought I would have this chance in a lifetime. It seems that once I complete this research report, winning Procura's prize is only a matter of time now. Let's try to start this machine. I can't wait. Capital notion. Yes, time's a wasting. And now we shouldn't rush anything. We need to follow the instructions. I am not following no instructions. I'm gonna use color because I'm not speaking to you right now. Pressing a button because I think the idea of her being the one to do this is funny. What am I meant to shoot at again? Hey, wait, come down! You must preheat to attack. I just shot something. Well, I wasn't shooting. I hope I didn't hurt anything. Let's say about following instructions. Didn't really get to do anything. It just fell off. Pumpkin's pretty sure the machine itself is to blame. But I don't know if there something in there. Something point. You had a resting condition there. The wrong gun wouldn't be much use to you now. Even so? Yes, it's something what you did. Well, I should not keep you any longer. I'm research to get done here in any case. Come and look at me once your work is done. Put me in discipline for this random guard yet. If that happens, I can help you apply for a research project on the Chaos Cause. I'm going to try this project course, but no more. Give you half the funds. I'll come back on that record. So I have desired to learn. Okay, NPC, I'll have him. Well, let's go with this first for the big guys. I can try. I'm hit anything yet though. Well, this kind of see I'm fooling if it's still attached. Hey, Aircan, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you here since I finished sewing the flowers. That's being filled to your mentioned. No, said Aircan. No, Mr. Aircan. Doesn't have to say sorry, okay, that's fine. So Erica didn't get hit. Just glad it didn't hurt you. Remember to I should enter to open ruins, at least it wasn't completely useless. And then let's go down and have a look. Who knows what nasty things await us down there. Ruins coming with you. Maybe so. But I am going to be right back, so. Look at the quality of these leaves. Okay. I'll be back. Hey, I'm back, and I'm ready to jump down this cavern. Delver chapter. Okay. So get the underground ruins. Teleport waypoint. This bang. It's Abyss Mages! I knew the Abyss sort of had a hand in it. Yeah. Hey! I'm gonna show you who's boss. Elemental soup. I wonder if it was campfires. Mushrooms. Mushroom. 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 What the heck is that thing? Yeah, I hear you, Abyss Mage. The glowing thing in there must be the Rune Golem's Chaos Core. Everyone Dresser talked about. It's about branches and vines, but something seems to be flowing out of it. Oh, it's the foo-foo stuff, and I can feel it. This is what made the first sick. And some of this mages seem to be up to something around those big branches. That can't be good. Remember Xerxes' Lord is being so damaged. Maybe there's a Abyss Mage has something to do with it. Maybe you could find in the house. Let's go stop him. Maybe Abyss Mages at their locations.
Not now.
Wind blade.
Neat. Well, the power of the branches is restoring. This interested in something to do with it. Get rid of the rest of the Abyss Mages. Right. Up that way.
Stars, shine for me.
Two locations done and dealt with. There a fishing guy here? Oh, that makes more sense. You can get behind them. Nope.
My guiding stars.
Wind blade.
Okay, head to the core and shut it down. This is an energy from within. Kinda creepy. Who the fuck are you? Well, ouch. This guy thinks it's back for me. Ignorant one, we seek another claim. What is ours? Knew it. Why would you reject such a blessing? And what you see will only turn you blind. And making excuses for destroying the forest. Yeah, you're the one who's doing all that crap you're sprouting. Blazing thunder of dark depths. What the hell was that? Blam. Let me get back into your arena. Yeah, I got a thing for that Electro of yours.
The night is cold.
Wind blade.
Well, so we got rid of that weird bad guy. I think we should find a way to get out of here and turn this range device off. I'm gonna get knocked down again. Enough of the dice. I found it enough. The first one was where it could turn for the better, right? Leave me on the ground runs. Somehow I don't think that's it. Talk to Erica. I gotta get up first, Erica. Have some patience, bro. Since Spider-Man took in some fresh and clean air. Let's turn and look at nails. That really didn't take that long. We just kinda left that one guy. Ooh, it's finally over, right? It was already, wasn't it? Let's set us straight to Joseph. Let's set us straight to Grandpa Virgin. Yeah, I don't know if we'll say, what an interesting story. Oh yeah, it's myself the first. We don't know what minerals it has to do with the Abyss yet. It was a good thing we could before soonest of Sam. Thank you for helping, Arakan. You're welcome, Arakan. So what do we plan to do next? Arakan will celebrate Festival Supper. But Arakan worries about the first illness. There's a chance that bad things that made the first sick will come back. Arakan needs to go out first. And we'll come back after Festival, sir. Wow. I do have tough jobs. If you need any help, be sure to come to us. Okay, Arakan will. Yeah. Take care of yourself. We'll see each other soon. Double chapter. That's a random event. Hey. So I've still got to do the rest of this. FM Woods. I guess we'll go through fast. Which is there. I do have a quest icon here. I think that's because there's a uncommon chest for my teeth up there. What I'm looking for here should be a an arrow, right? Have any Smirkias? Let's check real quick. No, we can pretty easily go get one. Oh, that's the location that we can offer. I like you. And 5. What is this team? Friendship. We're abolishing Gaspafeme. I'm going to abolish all of our teams real quick. Yes, even this one. So normally here, what I'll do for friendship is put Ula here because she is best bet of any of the friendship we need to grind, not die.
Increasing our combat strength?
Diana, this next one we'll get a name card for. And then we'll go ahead and create the team standing by. All 20 of them. This team from henceforth will be known as Friendship. We'll go ahead and deploy it.
Add Astra. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Add Astra.
And how much raw meat do we have? That must be a strange fellow to see. Hi, Siren. Keep spelling your name wrong. It's the R&R that World Quest mark, maybe. There and there. What's in the friend, Paimon? Help a trap there and there. And look over there. I think I have encircled something. It seems to be an error there. I'm coming! I'm missing! I've got this. There we go. Oh, it's an error. A golden and brave Nara. Hey there, Paimon's Byron and his traveller. Why here all alone? Nara is busy preparing for festival setting, you know. Perhaps a very important task to do for festival supper. For upon woods and for Nara Venera. That makes you her then. Nara Venera? That name sounds kind of familiar. She is a golden and brave Nara, just like Nara traveller. When the moon and sun cannot be seen, even the leaves of big trees of Venera were gnawn off by the wind, and their branches were rotted in the black rain. Vanna's pain dripped into the soil. The smell of iron and salt was everywhere. Whoa. No one knows how many sunsets and sunrises passed. When Venera came, God and Nara who spoke the golden language. Sea and Nara brought back the moon and the sun. The Nara contraption washed away Venera's pain. Black rain is gone. The smell of iron and salt was no more. And from Nara Pink, and like Venera, it's like the sun, mud, and the blue drops. It's amazing. She must have been a good Nara. Yeah, but Nara Trail has also had lots of people, to which lots of people are thankful. Definitely left Nara as well. But she left Nara. Many were born from the soil, and many returned to the soil. Later, the branches leave the roof rake, but Nara was like a scared finch. Swings loudly. Then rained a lot, very strange. Now, rotting mushrooms have settled in Vanna. See, it's had nobody sings for everywhere. The fungi and spores, actually, that's sad. What are the rhino contraptions under initiative? Powerful weapons? Maybe they aren't weapons. What could they be then? They could be winged and are made out of water. Wouldn't that just be ocean mimics? No, not right now. Traveler and Prime on them both wrong. Let's go somewhere high above. A rapper will tell you. I'm looking seriously off of the air here. Bad scenes will not participate in. Oh? That thing over there. I knew it meant something, I just wasn't expecting it to be this. Hey, what's going on there? It's magnificent. No, sure, no. That is no, sure. The Venera conception is in deep west, somewhere as deep as the roots. With one nurse made in there in Venera, I didn't think it would be this big. Such powers not to be underestimated. Of the black rain and the full air of Venera came to Venera. Humkanda and the Lord of Dendra created Venera contraption. Rain gave life to many things. Black rain, black mud, and many other bad things made a mess of Vanna. Before she came, Ara Paranda had never seen such a brave Nara. She fixed the machine together with Aramara, just like the sun driving away the sleepy fog. Venera is longer in Venera. Aramara is longer in Venera. But Aramara must fix the Venera contraption again for Festival, Usata, and Vanna. First, Adrian Marabu helped prepare for Festival Usata. As they say, the fire was bigger and stronger when Monera helped to pick firewood, right? Eek? No, Paimon did everything would go smoothly with Monera helping out. Paimon, you've outsmarted yourself yet again. When we're here in Sumeru, you know, Paimon just wanted to show everyone that she knows some stuff too. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I'm not scared. Paimon has a good heart, just like our traveler and Naravera. Paimon is friend of Aranara. Arcana, I like Arcana, and I want to heal the American caption, but there are many spores and fungi, so we can't do anything. If we're in the son of a good pal for Arcana like Aranaka like, and the strange rain made the fungi fiercer. Hold on. And I told Paimon that it can be used to repel Manara. Powerful, can drive away fungi. Sweet. What? Should be the general name for a certain type of ability. Everyone's smarter than Paimon. Yeah. Different Arana have different acronyms, but all Aranara gain the power to use it from the plants of Vanna. Oh my. Large Ainar? Large Ainar are very big and have 2 arms and 2 legs, but only 1 eye. Oh, talking about rune guards. Pretty clever, Paimon. Yeah. There are fungi in the trees over there. I can defeat them, but they're probably not afraid of fungi either. Yeah. Do it. None prayer. Yeah, leave them to me. However, I'm gonna call it quits for day here. I do understand the task at large now. Ruins of Derry. When am I gonna go up there? I think we have already, actually. Farewell, my friend. Oh yeah, I'll be live. Not at the same time tomorrow. But, like, at some point tomorrow. We're all doing the same thing.